YouTube might be the undisputed king of online video sharing, but that does not mean that everything is perfect. In fact, some on the platform might even argue the complete opposite, as demonetization, copyright strike abuse, and the threat of channel termination always hangs over the heads of pretty much every creator on the platform. It is undeniable that YouTube has created amazing opportunities for its online creators, but as we see more and more large corporations integrate over to the platform, not only to create their own content but also seek advertisement opportunities, more and more restrictive rules get set in place. Not to be outdone by themselves, YouTube decided to make life even harder for content creators as they introduced an all-new policy update that will clamp down even harder on certain types of language that are already extremely conservative. A number of large and small content creators have already covered this topic, but the new policy update started getting large amounts of traction when a creator by the name of RT Game Daniel decided to take their grievances to Twitter and said, "I am absolutely devastated. My best of RT Game 2022 video has been age restricted to 18+ for no reason and limited. This happened last year for no reason too. Would it please be possible to resolve this? There is nothing that should have done this. Thank you." He followed it up by saying, "The entire 3-hour video has been rejected after submitting a review 10 minutes ago. This is exactly what happened last year too. YouTube needs to fix its review system. This is absolutely wrong." Unfortunately, it did get way worse than this when he later came back with a follow-up and stated, "I can't believe this. Instead of removing an age restriction on my video that was placed by mistake, YouTube has instead restricted more of my videos. My video for the quarry is now restricted while many playthroughs of the same content remain. Please can you fix? I genuinely feel like my entire livelihood is at risk if this continues. I'm so upset this is even happening and that there seems to be nothing I can do to resolve it. My best of video is still similarly restricted with nothing done to fix the problem almost a day later. When it rains it pours though, because things only went from bad to worse as even more videos got hit with demonetization after he asked YouTube for help. This entire thing started with YouTube incorrectly flagging one video, and him asking for help. It ended with 12 more videos being demonetized. He honestly would have been better off if he just didn't ask for any type of help at all and just left everything as is. YouTube did give a response as to what their reasoning was for all of the demonetization and limited ad opportunities due to age restrictions, and honestly it was not great. They said, "Giving an automated response probably. YouTube has always been committed to creating the safest platform for both creators and users. That means fostering an environment where creators, like yourself, are able to create and share their creative content and connect with their audiences. At the same time, YouTube has the responsibility to offer a safe environment for all audiences, including our viewers who are under 18 years, and if the content may not be appropriate for this audience, we place an age restriction on the video." Now, this is an extremely vague response and also not really relevant considering that all the age-restricted videos were marked as not for children. The big question now becomes, why did this happen and where does this sudden change come from? Which leads us back again to the policy update. They say regarding inappropriate language, YouTube says that all varieties of profanity will now be treated equally and will not be differentiated based on levels of severity. Though YouTube does also note that it does not treat words like hell and damn as profanity anymore. Though this is a little weird. Content where profanity is used after the first 8 seconds may receive ad revenue. However, if profanity is used in the first 8 seconds of the video, then it will not monetize. It should be noted that although YouTube says here that they will only demonetize you if you have used profanity in the first 8 seconds, that is not how they ultimately do things. YouTube will demonetize you even after the 8 seconds, and it can be for something as silly as an automated bot incorrectly picking up a word that sounds like profanity. They will also strike you with demonetizations for any type of violence, so if you are a gameplay channel, this will hit you extremely hard. One does have to wonder who this really is for. We know they do this in order to please the advertisers, but why it matters that there is a swear word in the video you are advertising on is beyond me. Polygon in their article covering this topic said, "This week, gaming content creators are saying they have been impacted by the policy, as videos new and old, including videos posted before the new policy was enacted, were marked for limited ad revenue. Videos have been demonetized for something as simple as curse words in the first few seconds, and YouTube's top creators are questioning the viability of the platform, thanks to this new policy and its moderation." YouTube's updated profanity policy gained visibility on Sunday when gaming creator Daniel Condren, or RT Game on YouTube, made a video about his experiences with it. In the video, the creator said that YouTube flagged a compilation video of his best clips from 2022, limiting its ability to generate ad revenue. YouTube also marked it age restricted, meaning only people with age-authenticated YouTube accounts, which require a government ID, can view the video. Daniel said this lowered the number of views the video received and made it harder for him to make money money off of it. A lot of people are understandably upset about this new update. But what is even more upsetting for lots of people is how they decide to implement this change. You cannot swear or show any type of violence from a video game like Call of Duty, for instance, without running the risk of demonetization. But extremely graphic music videos are allowed to be up, and so is swearing from late-night TV hosts. Ultimately, I do understand why YouTube would want to please advertisers. It is not just in the best interest of the platform that advertisers stay on the platform, but also in the best interest of the content creator. But I find it hard to believe that they all care about this issue that much, and to this extent. Unless nuns and priests are advertising, maybe we all just need to calm down a little bit. The terms of service for YouTube do actually get a lot worse for creators. In their terms, they say regarding non-qualifying revenues, YouTube may either withhold or adjust any partner earnings associated with a breach of terms, including the YouTube channel monetization policies, or charge back or offset such amounts against future partner earnings payable to you. YouTube will notify you if any of these circumstances occur, and provide details about how you can appeal in accordance with these policies. Now, to be completely fair, not everything about this is unreasonable. There are plenty of channels that steal views and even view bots, and as such you can understand why this term might come in handy. However, as we all know, these policies oftentimes do not get implemented to go after the correct people. There have already been reports of YouTube using this policy to take down videos that do not violate anything, and then withholding creators' money. It is understandable that YouTube will sometimes make mistakes, but the ability YouTube has to reach into your bank account and take money because they got something wrong is very troublesome. Overall, the profanity rules here have been the cause of so much ad revenue loss for most creators that they can no longer just rely on that as a way to earn income. Most now need to focus on other ways to monetize as well, and although that might not sound like a problem if you are a large creator, any up-and-coming small creator who aspires to be a YouTuber, they will be so affected that they might never achieve this dream.